Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to enable beast mode. I'm going to show you how to get the best of both worlds. Great battery life, great performance, and still retain the smartphone capabilities and features of your iPhone. So you're not going to have a negative impact on these smartphone capabilities with what I'm about to show you in today's video. And I get a lot of questions about this. How can I improve the battery life? How can I improve the performance and yet still have most, if not all, of these smartphone capabilities of my iPhone? So today I'm going to share my personal tips, recommendations, and even a few little secrets on how to do that with beast mode. Let's go ahead and dive right into this video. So first I want to talk about background refresh or background activity. This is the #1 battery drain on iPhone, believe it or not. Rather is an Apple app or a third-party application. You may want to look into this. Now, I'm not only just saying this myself, Apple themselves actually mentioned this in settings. So let me show you. Head on over into settings, head on over into general, and then scroll down, and right here you'll find the background app refresh. So take a look right there at the end of that sentence. Apple says turning off apps may preserve battery life, as you can see right there. So you can turn off apps individually, obviously, and right here on the top you have the general options. So you have the ability to refresh with Wi-Fi or cell, Wi-Fi only. I just recommend turning everything off so that way your apps only refresh when you launch them. So that way they're just sitting in the background with no background activity, preserving battery life, and you won't see a negative impact on your smartphone capabilities because you'll still see those notifications. Now, something else that could cause battery drain is things like product improvements and analytics data. So let me show you. Jump into settings, head on over into the privacy and security section right here. Tap into location services, scroll all the way to the bottom until you find system services, and then scroll all the way to the bottom, and right here you find 5 options that I recommend everyone to turn off. #1, significant location. #2, improve location accuracy, also iPhone analytics, routing and traffic, and improve maps. This allows Apple to use your location to improve their maps and other services when using Apple Maps and things like that. But if you don't want to participate in that, this is constantly sending that data in location and feedback to Apple, and that could cause some battery drain. But not only this, you can also go into the privacy section here in security, scroll all the way to the bottom, and right here you'll find this section that's called the analytics and improvements. This section right here, there's all these options. Now, some are off by default and some are on by default. For example, you have right here share iPhone and Apple Watch analytics. This is information that's shared with Apple. You can go ahead and turn that off if you wish to do so in order to improve the battery life of your phone and the performance, by the way. And right here, we also have improved Siri and dictation. Let's turn that off. And if you see any of these other options, you may want to turn these off because these are constantly sending analytics data back and forth and even location data to Apple to improve services and all these other categories that you see right here. So just check all these improvements, analytics and improvement section that you see right here, as well as that product improvement section. If you turn those off, I guarantee you'll see better performance and extended battery life on your device. Next, I want to talk about Wi-Fi. If you're anything like me where you were having Wi-Fi issues, then I'm going to show you an option that not only improves the Wi-Fi connection and stability, but also improves the battery life of my iPhone by just simply turning off one specific option. So head on over into settings, head on over into the cell options right here. Then you want to go ahead and scroll down until you find Wi-Fi assist. Now this option right here basically allows your iPhone to determine which connection is best at the time in order to provide you with the fastest download speed. So whether you're on Wi-Fi or the cell service connection, then your iPhone will go back and forth trying to figure out which one is the best. By turning this off, again, not only did I improve the battery life, but also the reliability and performance of my Wi-Fi, since my iPhone just cuts off Wi-Fi when it needs to and uses cell data, and then switches back when the Wi-Fi signal is the strongest. So yeah, turning off Wi-Fi assist, again, not only will it improve the user experience and the Wi-Fi reliability, but it will also improve the battery life of your iPhone without having a negative impact on the smartphone. Now, last but not least, I want to share with you guys a few additional options you may want to look into. For example, let's jump into settings. Let's head on over into display and brightness. And if you have an always on display device, there's a few options you may want to look into in order to improve user experience and battery life. We have the show wallpaper option, which I always have disabled, and you also have the show notifications on the always on display. Now, if you don't like the always on display, obviously you can just turn it off altogether, but if you do like the always on display, I recommend at least having the wallpaper option disabled here in order to preserve a little bit of battery life. I went ahead and turned off the first two options, notifications and wallpaper, and I saw a slight battery increase just because of that. Now, also, few things to note here under the sound and haptics. This is the normal one that you may want to look into. So if we go into the keyboard feedback options, you want to select sound only, turn off the haptics. Again, Apple themselves mentions that having the haptics enabled on the keyboard could drain the battery quickly. And last but not least, I also want to talk about one additional option that could help improve the battery life of your iPhone, and it has to do with Siri. So if you don't use the custom Siri command, just go ahead and turn off the Siri command directly on your iPhone. I typically only use the custom Siri command on my HomePod at home. I don't use it on my iPhone. On my iPhone, I typically do the type to Siri, or I'll just do the actual press on the side button for Siri. And those are going to be my personal tips and recommendations to extend battery life, improve the user experience without having a negative impact on the smartphone capabilities of your iPhone. Try this, and I'm sure you'll see an improvement in performance, battery life. You can come back to this video. Let me know in those comments down below. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found this information helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.